Hello everyone. Surprised to see me back on this. But here we are for the Slammy Awards for year one that ended a few weeks ago now. So, with that being said, we have the first award, longest championship reign in year one. That award goes to Sutek. He held the World Heavyweight Championship for... Let me just take a look right now, so you can see for yourselves. Someone else has it at the minute. Sutek held this championship for 106 days, so for that he gets that award. Well done. Well, congrats Sutek on winning the longest championship reign award on the Slammy Awards. Next one is most title wins. That award goes to Eula, I believe so. Yes, that award, my friends, goes to Eula. She won the World Heavyweight Championship 4 times in just 1 year. That is genuinely incredible. So, Eula, congratulations on winning the award of most title wins in year one. Next up, the next award is Betrayal of the Year for year one. That, unfortunately, goes to Mona. Mona, after so long, she wins the Women's Royal Rumble. She does all that and then betrays everyone by killing Castoria first off, then killing a bunch of other people. Mona, you don't deserve this, but you get the Betrayal of the Year award for year one. Okay, get this woman off my screen. Anyway, the most liked group of year one is... Let's have a see. Who should win this one? The most liked group goes to Natlan's Enforcers. And this is a first. I had 2 teams win this award. Natlan's Enforcers and Hell's Assassins. For they are pretty much the 2 most famous groups in year one's history. So with that being said, congrats to Natlan's Enforcers and Hell's Assassins. Next up, we have the most hated group, which is pretty straightforward. It's this group, the Evil Within. Pretty straightforward, and that means Mona gets another award for being in the most hated group of year one. These people are just the most wicked and evil people in the entirety of this year. But yeah, we don't want to talk about these idiots. So, they win the award for most hated group of year one. But next up on the list is Return of the Year. That one's pretty difficult. This one, it's quite tough. We've got a lot of people in this company. I just don't know who. It's just quite insane, to be fairly honest. Like, come on. There's so many options, people. Hmm. Hmm. Who should it be? Ooh. This award, I have had a long debate, but that award goes to Miss Perriware. Miss Perriware gets the award for Return of the Year because that is, we saw her a while back and then she just vanished into thin air, came back, won gold, and then, you know, so like no one would think for someone to return just like that and then win gold. So yeah.
Hi there, I'm just checking.
Right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Funniest moment of year one has to go to when Bat Roasty retired Harper, basically ending Harper's career in GEW. I thought that was funny, to be fairly honest with you. Like, because Harper was just an idiot, and Bat Roasty retiring her was the best thing ever. As for, and that is it for that award. Next up is Moment of the Year. That Moment of the Year is going to Perua, and it was Valeria at the time. Yeah, Perua and Valeria. That the moment when the ring imploded in the match for the women's television championship, that was very unexpected. Even I didn't know that the ring could even explode. Like implode, sorry. Like when I saw that, I was like, holy hell, it was just insane that even happened on the show. And then if that isn't your favourite, that's completely fine. But the reward goes to them too. Next one is heel turn of year one. Again, that goes to Mona. Because why would she do that to anyone when she had such a good run and then she goes sour? And that award, unfortunately, again goes to Mona. But there's a new one that we have. Is face turn of the year. That, my friends, goes to this woman, Zilia. Because if you don't know who this woman was the evil twin sister of this lady, Layla. The evil twin of this lady. Layla spelt with a E. Her name was Leylah. That was her original name. Now she's Zilia. Yeah, that is definitely hands down the biggest face turn of the year. Alright, as for match of the year, this one, there is going to be two. One for the men, one for the women. The men's match of the year is going to be the men's match of the year has to go to Blizzard versus Darmulok at SummerSlam. I believe it was SummerSlam. Right. Yeah. Yeah, men's match of the year goes to Blizzard versus Damyok at SummerSlam. I cannot stress enough how much of a beating Blizzard took, still got up and beat his dad in the last man standing. His dad was cruising, flattening him, and then Blizzard gets up, determined not to give up, and then finally he beats his dad in that match. So congrats to Blizzard and Murphy on that award. The women's match of the year goes to Pearl versus Darcy at Vengeance for the Women's Television Championship, because by God, Pearl brought a fucking beatdown upon Darcy. It's like Darcy is out for like years. She's just out. But yeah. That match gets women's match of the year, and finally the one you have all been waiting for, the superstars of the year. Men's superstar of the year goes to, where is he? You guessed it, it's Buster. Buster is your men's superstar of the year. He had an incredible run, being undefeated, winning the Intercontinental Championship, beating Dr. Doom in his debut when he was being doubted, held the Hardcore title for 98 days. And then the day after, he wins another championship. So congrats to Buster for being your men's superstar of the year. And finally, the last one. Women's Superstar of the Year. As for Women's Superstar of the Year, the Superstar of the Year for the women is Perua. Perua is your Women's Superstar of the Year. Perua wins it by a margin, by a mile actually. Because she has endured time after time after time after time again loads of bullshit from everyone. And she just deserves the award. And before we go, I did miss one, so you can blame me, guys. But the faithful team who get Team of the Year for Year 1 is Hell's Assassins. They win Team of Year 1. Congrats to Hell's Assassins. And with that, the Slammy Awards are over. And we will see you soon for the King and Queen of the Ring. Take care. Peace.